E45 makes your skin feel comfortable, so you can feel more comfortable in your skin. E45.
Look, I'm getting ready for my new primetime show on TalkTV and radio, 7 o'clock Saturday night, James Whale Unleash. I don't need you coming in here, following me around with a car. I'm so sorry about this.
Saturdays at 7 on TalkTV.
Very good evening. Welcome to the new James Whale Unleash. Get finger out of your ear. Here on Primetime on Talk TV and Talk Radio. So good evening to viewers, good evening to listeners. Andre and Danielle will be here after us at 10. Well, Woke is on at 10, which I'm on. It's like all night Whale tonight, isn't it, really?
Fantastic.
And then they'll be here live with a late night phone-in from 11 until 1. Now, good evening. First of all, this programme is not meant for children. Or people who are easily upset or offended. And I'm giving you this warning now. Obviously, I'll be curbing my language until after the watershed. But really, we're going to talk about things that children, I don't think, will be interested in. I'm just giving you the warning right at the show. The BBC refused to call Hamas terrorists. There was a major demonstration by people shouting out some disgusting, vile things in London today. We're going to talk about that as well. We're also going to talk about Jimmy Savile. Jimmy Savile, who appeared on programmes that I did back in the 80s and 90s quite often. We have a clip from one of those programmes and somebody that was enticed to Jimmy's flat as well. We also are going to talk to somebody about the sprinkling of fairy dust over Keir Starmer's head. The guy we had actually booked until, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, half an hour ago, who did it, who said, yes, I'd love to come on your programme, has chickened out. Now, if he's chickened out, I have no problem. But if he's been offered a lot of money by somebody as an exclusive, I have a huge problem. Is that all those people are interested in? Money? We'll find out a little later on.
But you can understand if he has done that.
Can you? I can't. 0344 499 1000 is our number. And if you want to talk, get on the phone, give us a call. And we'll put calls on the air as well. We'll probably take a few more later, but we will take them as well. Andrew Eborn over here with me is a barrister and a good friend of the show. Ash, do I need to tell you about Ash? If you're a new viewer, he's been with me.
I'm also a barrister, and I'm just here to make sure.
He lies, he tells rubbish.
Barrister, I think.
Well, not a qualified one.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop now. I'll have none of this messing about on the show. The new primetime show, Saturday night, live on TV and radio, OK?
I forgot it was
the only programme that's going out live, as far as I know, the only programme that will take phone calls from listeners and viewers.
Yeah.
You two behave.
Start calling now.
Because if you don't behave, you will be thrown out of the studio, which I'm quite well known for.
Try.
And I will succeed. Don't worry. I've got 10 burly security officers out here. I wouldn't be doing it myself. I'm far too old to do that sort of thing. So, pro-Palestinian protests taking place in London. People shouting out some really of the most... And to be serious for one moment, we've been friends for a long, long time. You're Jewish. It must be very...
Yeah, it is very worrying, and it's unbelievable. It's sort of the atmosphere has changed, hasn't it? I mean, especially on the tube today coming in, because obviously there was a lot of people going there, and there's a lot of tension. You can feel it in the air, and it's a bit of a worry now that we're seeing where these people are standing. I mean, we can see it on the screens there. This is what's going on, and. You know, they started first celebrating before Israel had even reacted, so it was just really a celebration. That is illegal to glorify terrorism.
I'm going to tell you this now. I don't think I'm ever going to pay the BBC licence again. I will not watch television illegally, as far as I know. And no, knocking on the door, you won't be permitted unless you come with police. Because as far as I know, Andrew, you're not legally able to come into my house without a warrant, are you?
Well, if you're not watching the BBC, then you don't need a licence, and that sort of thing, and you're not receiving it.
But it's not just about any live TV, actually.
And you're working on that sort of basis. So I think it's very easy, and I think the reality is, James, that they've got bigger issues to deal with as we talk about.
I think it's disgusting. Hamas is a terrorist organisation, yet the BBC refused to give them that label. What do you think?
Well, I'll tell you what I think, and I've listened to John Simpson explain the reason, to put a bit of balance here, is that the BBC say they're trying to be as